Yeah,
I mean, like a lot of Catholics, I mean, we don't think like that.
yeah, isn't it enough just for me to show up?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I'm trying to do a good job, and I'm a good guy, and I'm not killing anybody, and
Right.
I've given some money to the church, and
Right, I gave $50 last year, and we're here 3 out of 4 weekends.
yeah,
I mean, that's pretty good.
yeah. What
you
more
know?
could you ask of us?
Well, that's not quite denying myself. So, I mean, the response was, I think especially for men, the response, and I say that only because I'm a man and I understand how men think. And
Yeah.
I'm not a woman, I don't understand how my sisters think. But guys respond really strongly to integrity. So the Lord's asking something of me, and if I tell him yes, well, then it's important for me to understand what the yes was to, and then I want to keep my word. And I want to keep my word. You know, I get frustrated with myself, and I think guys get frustrated with themselves all the time when I know I just haven't been faithful to what I said. You know, whether it's loving and honoring my wife or my own commitments to my life as a priest. I want to be faithful. So here's the challenge, guys. Are you up for it? And men and women both, I think over the course of a series of weeks, as they heard this, realized, first of all, this is sober. That was the first response. This is a lot more than I often understood.
Yeah.
I think we all used Dietrich Bonhoeffer's great line in The Cost of Discipleship. You know, when Jesus bids a man, come and follow me, he bids him come and die. But that's the Christian paradox.
Because that's where Jesus goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's death to self.
Yeah. But then he accepted the suffering of the cross for the joy that lay before him. So
Right.
we got to follow Jesus to death in order to get to the joy.
Yeah, because we're not masochists.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not in this for pain.
Right.
You know, I die precisely so I can have life.
Yeah.
You know, so the whole
So
Christian
the
life is
disordered
just
things in
paradoxes.
us can be broken, and our true self be reborn through death.
Yeah, so I think the response to that was sobered, challenged,
Yeah.
and then as they begin to pray and to think, to use their minds and say, okay, so what's in this for me? There was a rather fervent response.
Wow.
I mean, I'd get notes on my windshield, you know, unsigned, just saying, I'm beginning to get this now. I thought, praise God.
Yeah, that's incredible. Yeah. Well, that's just how it was in the Bible, wasn't it? The disciples were beginning to get it.
Right.
You know, they didn't really, when Jesus started preaching and teaching about this, they were probably just like the people in your pews. I mean, like, really, Lord? I mean, death, you know, and what are we going to get out of this? And no, you're not supposed to die. You know, no, we're going to take over the city. We're going to be rulers. You know, we're going to kick out the Romans. You know, yeah,
This is another hard saying.
yeah,
You know, people balk about different teachings of the church. This is the one I'm balking on.
yeah,
You know, I mean, if we're gonna go to things I want to be a cafeteria Catholic about,
Yeah.
I'm going right here. Pick up my cross. We're starting right there. I don't want to die. I don't want to suffer. I don't like pain.
yeah.
But again, we don't do this for the sake of the pain. We do this because I want to be united to the Lord.
Yeah.
Confident that being united to Him, I'm going to come to experience true joy, the fullness of life, the happiness that God has created me for.
Yeah.